So today's video is brought to you by my very own coffee, Just a Dad Simple Sip Coffee. It's available in a K-Cup, whole bean, and pre-ground 16-ounce bag. You can find it at justadadcoffee.com, or right underneath the video, you will see the products displayed and you click on them and purchase them right there. Hello everyone, this is Just a Dad. Today I'm going to show you how to set up this iRobot Roomba i5 with Plus with cleaning base. So I've just unboxed it. Here's everything that comes in the box. We're going to connect it to the iRobot app. Now the first thing you want to do is make sure we're not going to put the mopping attachment on until after it does its mapping run. So we're going to leave, it already comes with this one installed. Just take this, I mean you can take a look at it, but this is the, when it just does vacuuming only. Leave this one on. We'll do a mapping run with this, and then we'll attach this later on. Comes with a plug. Everything comes installed already. The robot is ready to go. There is a power button on the top, but we're going to plug this base unit in. We've got to keep in mind, keep some area to the left and the right and the front of it clear. The plug-in for the base unit is right here. The plug up top, it already comes with the bag pre-installed. Here's where the spare bag is installed. So this is ready to go. Now when you dock it, you're just going to plug it in, then roll this up here like this. And when you do that, it's going to turn the robot vacuum cleaner on. And then we're going to set up the Wi-Fi. Okay, I got the base unit plugged into the wall. Now make sure you've got 1.5 feet to the left, 4 feet in front of it, and 4 feet to the right of it clear. Now I got this box here, that's just for demonstration. And again, when I rotate this up, just line it up, line this up with the center. You're just going to rotate, you're just going to push it up yourself. And you want those feet to kind of be in those notches. That light comes on, and now that light comes on. Now let's go set it up in the app. Okay, so I'm in the iRobot Roomba app. Up at the top, click these 3 lines right here, and we're going to add your product. It says it wants to use Bluetooth, give it permissions, continue, continue, allow while using the app. Now right now it's scanning. I've had that plugged in for about 3 minutes. It kind of beeped at me. It didn't find it, so I can add it with the QR code or I can select it. So let's do selecting. It's a J series, no, it's an I series. So this is an I series. Make sure you select that. Yep. Connect it. That's the Wi-Fi I want it to connect to. Now I got to give it the Wi-Fi password. Okay, now I've got to do something to the machine. On the I series, I got to press, looks like the home, those 2 outer buttons. Come down to the machine, press these 2 buttons right here. It says only for, so that's turned blue. It took about 3 seconds. I got to come back to the app and select this little checkbox right there, hit continue. And that blue light is still circling on that. Okay, so it came up and asked me the Roomba. That robot is transmitting a Wi-Fi, so I got to join that Wi-Fi that the robot's transmitting. Okay, the robot beeped at me. Still says it's searching, and that blue light is still going in a circle. Okay. Looks like it found it. It's got to go through and check off all 3 of those. Okay, so the light's going in a circle white now, and it's... Okay, looks like it's successful. All right, hit continue. I got to name this right here. I'm going to name it the i5. Okay, now it's going to walk me through a bunch of like a show and tell here. Hit next. Okay, once it's successfully connected, here's the vacuum. It shows the battery percentage. And I got to create a mapping run. All right, I don't see a map button, but we can empty the bin. Let's see how loud it is. Okay, that's not super loud. Okay, so it's probably going to create a map whenever we do a clean everywhere. So I'm going to go pick up some cords and different things, open the door to all the rooms, and we're going to do a clean run. I may want to let it charge up a little bit more. It is pretty low. Okay, so let's do a clean everywhere and see if it is going to create a map. All right, so it undocked itself. All right, so it looks like it's going to kind of go around the room. It does use that bumper on the front to bump into things. Okay, so let's say you want to keep the robot out of a certain room. You can put these virtual walls up. This robot will work with these. So with this, you got to put the batteries in and you got to put it up to the line. It's going to shoot a laser out that. And if I set it up against this wall, it's going to shoot a laser across here and it will not go up across that. Now, say you got a dog bowl right here. Say I want it to stay completely away from this area. I can put it in the down position and it shoots the laser up and it creates a barrier around this. In a 360-degree pattern, it will stay away from that dog bowl. I think it goes out about 2 feet. But I'm going to use the virtual wall port. Now it does light up for just a little bit and then the light goes out. Okay, not quite sure what's going on. It's done vacuuming. I still don't have a map, but I need to add the combo bin. And I think I have to have this QR code. So make sure you keep this pieces of paper because I need to add a product. I might have done this completely all wrong, but the instructions were not that clear. Scan my QR code. This is where you have to give it access to your camera. I have the QR codes. Add. So I have this, I'm going to scan it. It asks for access to your, there, now it comes up with this. To get started, I need to install the combo bin. So now I need to go up there and install the combo bin. I'm going to add just some water for now, but eventually I'm going to add this Brava Jet, about 3 capfuls to this. Okay, I've got this full of water, put this cap back on. Okay, so it's cleaned my entire house and it's emptied itself out, so it looks like it did a good job. So now let's put this on. You should be able to just lift it up a little bit, get that hook in first, then rotate it. I wish that would go on a little bit. Okay, just kind of push it over. Now snap it on. Now, I don't know, do I select, oh yeah, I guess. Make sure your i5 is ready. Should be connected, usually takes about 15 minutes. So is this an update? Yeah. Okay, so that light is flashing. I don't know if it's doing the update or not. Since it's requested. To click on the update, it says it usually takes 15 minutes, but it could take 1 day. So mine is connected to the charging. It was connected to the Wi-Fi earlier. So I should be able to, it says it's preparing the update, and that's circle again. Okay, so finally the i5 is updating. This has taken a while. I've had to so I had to take the robot off and back on. That kind of just helped start things up or something, but I just pulled it off, put it back on. That light's been going on and off, going in circles. This has been about 30 minutes. Okay, now now it says it can do the mapping. This is weird. Explore smart maps. Okay, so now I can create a map. It needs to do, yep, it's on the charging station. So I've already set it up. It needed that update, big time. Okay, so it's gonna do a mapping run now, I guess. Yep, says it's mapping. And so I backed out of this. Remember, I'd scanned that and I tried to connecting it to the i5, but I backed out and now we're gonna try this again. But I've got the mopping unit on for the mapping run. Okay, I gotta take this one back off. I might be messing things up. It shouldn't be this hard though. Okay, let's resume it. It's mapping. So now it does not have the mopping unit on. Okay, so mapping my house with the i5 took about an hour and a half. That took a long time. The update, the first clean, charging, all of that. This has taken about 4 or 5 hours now. I was hoping it would say, okay, we have a map. Now it doesn't. Let's click the map. Your map is ready to review. Okay, this is good. Okay, there's the map of my house now. There's where it is. It's not super accurate. I want to edit the map though, because the room dividers are all wrong. So edit the map. The main floor. Okay, yeah, the more I'm looking at it, the orientation's off a little bit. So I'm going to rotate it. There, that's the orientation that I like. Set the orientation, got it. Oh, I got to press the next button up here. Okay, yeah, these room dividers are all wrong. Edit room dividers. So click on one you want to edit. You got to twist it. Then you got to zoom. You can zoom in and out, and then you want to move it. You're moving the map and not the divider. It's a little tricky. Okay, so I went in and edited the names, edited the dividers. Okay, so it's saving the smart map. And the smart map is now saved. There it is. Yep. 3 rooms. Room labels. So I made sure to divide the room up. Like the kitchen, this is only where the linoleum is. The entryway over here in this dining room has carpet. So I made sure that my hardwood floors had a room all by itself. So this does leak. Oh boy. I sat it up. Oh boy. I sat it up there. It's getting all over my robot. Yeah, that's good to know now. If that thing's full of water, it does leak. All right, let's put this on. It's got water in it still. Let's do some mopping with it though. You have to lift the robot up a little bit, but you want to get that hook in, and it should rotate, snap in. It's pretty messy. Okay, let's just tell it to do everywhere and see what happens. So it should undock itself and start. I don't know why it's empty in the bin, because I took this off and I put the mopping I don't know what happened. It says it has a clog. Well, I don't know why. Jeez. It even sucks some water into the machine. That's not good. Okay, so I had to take the base kind of apart. It didn't suck any water into the base. That was good. I just had to dry off a bunch. Took that back off. Now I got the dustbin back on. Let's try the empty bin. I'm gonna. All right, it's working now. Okay, let's tell it to clean everywhere. Oh, let's try again. Now it's undocking. It's going to unvacuum, and then maybe I'm going to do the mopping later. Okay, I think I have it figured out. So start a new job. I'm going to do a really small room. I'll do this breakfast room. It says mop after. All right, don't click that. I'm just going to do the breakfast room. Okay, let's see if it has to vacuum first and then we put the mopping pad on. So it's going to clean this room first and then we'll come back. Okay, so it's done vacuuming. Now it's not telling me anything. Okay, let's put the mopping pad on one more time. Push that in. Lift this up. Okay. Yeah, I wish it told me like it was mopping, but it's doing that again. Okay, so I'm sorry, but I gotta figure this out for a little while. I am gonna leave this set up here because I don't know exactly what's going on. I'm going to do another video when I figure it all out, or maybe going back. But something is really weird. Again, I don't know what's going on with it, but I got to figure it out. So if you could hit the thumbs up button, look for another video on this coming soon. So thanks everybody for watching my video today. Underneath the video, if you could hit the thumbs up button, that really helps out my YouTube channel. Again, you can purchase all this coffee right below the video. You'll see links to them, or go to justadadcoffee.com. I really do appreciate everybody's support. Recently, YouTube just sent me my 100,000 subscriber plaque. That would not be possible without everybody's support. So again, I really appreciate it. I'm excited for this new adventure, branding my own coffee. It tastes really good, and I hope you're going to definitely like it. Again, hoping somebody asks you what your favorite cup of coffee is. It's Just a Dad Simple Sip Coffee. And again, thanks so much for watching the YouTube channel. Also, be sure and check out my Just a Dad Videos group page on Facebook. This is where I do my free giveaways. So when I'm done with my products, I do a free giveaway on there, and you can kind of see behind the scenes of how I make my videos. Also, check out my podcast, Coffee with Dad Podcast. This is where I interview different people. I love to hear everybody's story, and I just think everybody has a story they want to tell. Hit the like, hit the subscribe button, and thanks so much. Miss Fiona always knows when I'm doing a recording.